Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War Mod. In the last episode, we had some general offensives, inconclusive battles, and various other things happening on the Western Front. They have a huge numeric superiority to me, but we're holding out quite handedly there. The more exciting thing, however, is on the Arab front. Right here, we were able to push out of Tel Aviv down the coastline with a unit of 10 cavalry and completely crack open the British defense line and take Cairo. From there, the Ottomans have been able to spread out their military forces quite far and have already pushed very deep into British Africa, British Egypt into British Africa. So they've already taken Upper Egypt and are starting their way down to Lower Egypt. So yeah, we are doing pretty well down here compared to what we were doing, how we were doing like just one episode ago. So we're hoping to crack this unit here with our forces and then push past the rest of the British forces and cut them off from their supply, and then use that as a way of kind of rolling down the coastline here and securing this peninsula. I'm not sure what this is, what the actual name of this peninsula is. Going through here, taking Oman, taking the United Kingdom's forces, or taking the United Kingdom's lands here, and just securing it all for the Ottomans. But the Ottomans are starting to experience actual resistance to their movements. The British have been able to redeploy forces. I think the whole reason this is going on here is to try and keep us from helping the Ottomans as much as we could. I actually think there are some there are some places where we could make some pushes. They've built up their borders so much with troops, they're actually starting to suffer supply problems. So I think, let's see if we can exploit that here. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty pitched battle, but let's not get into that. We are winning that, technically. It's just, yeah, it's just taking we're hamstrung a little bit because we are low on certain supplies. We're not able to outproduce our losses in certain areas. So we just need to keep hammering these 20 divisions here until they crack. And once they do, we can get right around behind the British main line. The goal, I'm going to be using cavalry again, and hopefully we can get down the coast. I'm thinking maybe as their troops fall back, they might be redeploying them down through this port to this port, and then getting them back onto the line here in Africa proper. I can't validate that, but that's what I'm thinking is happening. So we're pretty close to breaking these guys. Because, I mean, they're getting attacked by 100 divisions, so, I mean, they're going to have a bit of trouble fighting back against that. So at least now we have numeric superiority in the Arab front. Though we always did, but now we are spread out so far, it's actually become a benefit instead of a detriment. I might also here very soon start a general offensive down here in Tanzania and push out down around here to kind of break kind of make them look down towards Tanzania, or at least get their attention. A lot of my strategies deal with other people. I'm used to fighting actual people and playing multiplayer, so playing with an AI is a little different. I'm not used to it. I think they'll be able to fight them off, yeah. You know, still making good headway. I mean, they're still winning. They've pushed far enough out. I'm not worried about them losing Cairo and Alexandria. I just hope that the Italians don't start war with us, because that's the last thing we need right now. Come on. Get back into it. Get back into it. We don't want to lose this. We don't want to lose this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We just need to... I think what we're going to do now is we're going to just stop building up these trench lines and start building up military factories, get more support equipment on production so that we can replace our losses and build up new actual divisions. So let's start getting military factories up and running. Yeah, there we go. Still don't want to develop too much of our border because that's just going to get blown up in the fighting. Okay, that should hopefully help us out a bit. Okay. How goes this? Alright, we pushed them back again. It's good. I don't want them on this border. I want them just on that one province. Wait, you get on this one province, break this 7-division unit. There we go. There we go. We can break that and then push right through it. Come on. I mean, they're pretty heavily damaged. Very heavily damaged, suffering from supply losses. Come on. What else are we dealing with here? Yeah, the Ottomans are still making good headway. Still pushing pretty hard. Actually, if I was them, I'd get some cavalry down here and close this off. Then start reducing this down. Like, cut off them, try and cut them off from the port here. Instead of letting them kind of get around you. Because if they get around here, then we're going to have to start fighting them in these actual deserts. And that is going to be a quagmire. So let's... Come on. Got another one we're losing here. Think... Yeah, he'll be able to beat them. Hopefully. Really should stop worrying about naval invading Germany. They should start worrying about keeping Africa. Alright, so we got that. Ooh, okay. So, the Dutch courtesan, whoa, God, MacLeod, better known by the public as Mata Hal, has been tried and executed for espionage by the French. Though found guilty easily, complaints of a fixed trial from the defense attorney and seemingly exaggerated charges, such as responsibility for the deaths of 50,000 French soldiers, are arousing whispers of the so-called master spy being nothing more than a scapegoat for the army's failings. Well... yeah, let's do this. I want to do everything I can to avoid sending the Zimmerman telegram, because I don't think it's going to help having the Mexican military on our side. And more often than not, probably more likely it's just going to just going to lead to our destruction, because the United States is just a sleeping giant, and I don't want to deal with it. I mean, we are just now getting to the point where we're building up our navy again. Okay, so well, that's not what I wanted. So let's see here. Oh, hold on, we just got this. No, well, whatever. So we just got the Zeppelin finished. Let's do some... Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I guess we could get some better support companies. And let's get a better Zeppelin. Alright. What do you mean? We don't have enough wood? Really? Okay. Soviet Union, give us more timber. I didn't think we'd have a timber shortage in Germany. Alright. Yeah, we're making headway here. Ooh, armored warfare is finished. So now we have the War of Movement. Great. Alright. Got only a few more days of this battle, then we can push south. There we go. So now we're defending. Defending. Once we finish defending, we're gonna start moving. Come on. Alright, and then attack south. Everything we got. We just need to take them out, and then we've cut off all of these divisions here from supply. And that's the name of the game. Just killing divisions. We don't want to deal with... we don't want to just cause casualties. We want to kill divisions. Alright. Okay, advanced torpedo propulsion is finished. So what is it, 1917? So we can get some sort of chemical weapon shell. Ooh, pardon me. Alright. Come on, these guys aren't too tough. They're pretty low on supplies. Well, actually, no, they have supplies. They're fine with supplies. We're the ones who are low on supplies, but they don't have a lot of organization or a lot of unit strength. So I'm hoping we can turn this just by attritioning them out. Yeah, we'll see. The Ottomans are still doing a decent job. They've lost ground here, but they have pushed these guys into this corner. They're not actually out of supply because this is French territory and they're still... they're allies with the French, so... Yeah. We're winning this again. Whew. Okay, let's also shrink this down. I don't care about anything up here. We just want to push these guys out of this territory. Oh. Yeah, Western Front's still pretty stagnant. Actually, how's the casualty ratio going? So we're almost at 500,000. But British are taking a huge amount of casualties, and so are the French. Belgians as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect time. Perfect time to get through there. They're so low. Alright, we pushed through one of their divisions. They just reinforced with two. I think we might still be able to push them out of here. Come on. Yeah, I think we're making good headway there. 30 days. Hopefully these guys don't, hopefully the Ottomans don't do anything stupid up here. Then we might redeploy, once we finish cutting off these units and killing them there, we might redeploy down here, push along the coastline, and start trying to do large-scale encirclements in Africa. Trying to aid the Ottomans as much as we can, keeping them out of trouble. Though the Ottomans should probably redeploy these 65 and 23 division stacks to Africa. And, well, actually, are they suffering supply issues? Yeah, they are. Maybe not. Though our units, our army here is small enough, we should be able to come here and then, oh, that was my phone again, and then push right down the coast. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see if that's going to happen. How goes the Western Front? Still going fine, I guess. I mean, they've taken a lot of casualties. They're suffering massive casualties just kind of headlonging into these defenses. Ooh, naval convoy's finished. Let's get naval convoy escort up. All right. Yep, still resisting those naval invasions, which are continuing to come in. Alright, stop the fighting there for a minute. Why did this expand? All of them right here. That's what I want. All my guys right there. Get as many as we can and just... Alright. I don't want these guys to get away. We need to cut them off from supply. Alright, come on. Everybody get in one place. Alright, we're almost there. Most of our guys are rebuilt. Alright, come on. And how goes the rest of them? Okay, so the French are starting to deploy units here as well. That resulted in a decrease in units here? Not particularly. How goes our manpower? Going well. Yeah, we haven't taken that many casualties. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Well, let's get equipment effort, because that's going to be useful. We need to remember that the next research that comes up, we need to go to the equipment section, because I'm pretty sure we have access to the next stage of equipment. Alright, come on. Just give up this whole line. I don't want to have to just keep, like, slogging through this coast all the way down to this, well, actually all the way, just all the way around. we can just take them out here, then we'll be dealing with fresher troops and troops that troops that have to be transported or boated in. Well, we'll see how that goes. It looks like an offensive going on by the French with an armored unit. Is a bit disconcerting. Speaking of that, I think we have the ability to actually build armored units, don't we? So let's decrease our armored car production by a bit and actually start building early war tanks. At least building one a month. We'll start actually working on getting more of those. How's this going? Not going the best. As they retreat from these battles, they come into here and then help them out. Let's just attack there. We're not going to get the encirclement that I wanted, so let's at least try and salvage this by at least getting 3 divisions out of the fight. Whew. How goes everything? You guys get back on the line. And how goes everything here? Not the best. Come on. Just rebuild yourselves. Well, yeah, that's fine. Let's just try and finish off this section here. Because I do not like the look of these French troops starting to push into this Ottoman territory here. And what are we low on? Chromium. Nope, Soviet Union. Looks like you could definitely use a civilian factory. Alright. 5 days. 5 more days. 4 more days. Come on. Just capitulate. Just give up. Once they do, we'll have at least encircled 3 divisions, which is more than we had before. Right, there we go. I'm hoping the Ottomans can deal with this situation. Oh, you've got to be... I think they just abandoned this whole... They abandoned Tanganyika and just left it to me. I'm not going to push out yet because I don't think I think friendlies are close enough for me to warrant an offensive. Just in case it doesn't go well for me. How goes the rebuilding of our fleet? I forget, what does this red dot mean? I guess maybe they're just not in a mission right now. Have they rebuilt themselves at all? Let's see here. What is our largest fleet? Hold on a second. Are we building our ships on auto for some reason? No, that armored cruiser should not be out there. What? Hold on a second. Let me check something. So... no, that's not what I wanted. What is our largest naval base? You're right there. Yeah, it would be right there. So with that naval base, let's redeploy there. And hopefully that'll help our ships resupply or get a bit better, because they're still damaged from that fight a couple years ago. Oh, we encountered a British fleet. Cancel that one. Alright. Alright, it should be good. So our ship should continue to repair. How goes this? Well, they're winning, so it goes well compared to this. We could have. Well, it looks like the French have started deploying armored units, which is a bit disconcerting. I mean, we're still holding on pretty handedly here. I mean, we're pretty low on support equipment, though. Just need to, I think, put all this at the bottom. Start making more military factories. Start getting our production back in track with what we need. But we have finally reduced this pocket. It's a lot smaller than I originally wanted it to be, but we have done it nonetheless. Just wait a second with this one. Yeah, it looks like the French are doing a full-on counterattack straight up the coastline back to Cairo. So we might have to abandon this, move over here, set up a defensive line here, and stop them short. But we are holding on in the west. The east is still secure because we have no enemies in the east anymore, and our coastline is still holding. So, well, let's hope for the best. Well, I think they're getting better now. Yeah, I think they're actually starting to repair. That's good. That's very good. Oh, I just looked at the time. It is time for the end of the episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button down below. If you have any comments, criticisms, historical corrections, or anything like that you'd like to give me, the comment section is always open, and I always read the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video or any of the videos I make and like to keep up on all of my uploads, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.